What up? What up? What up? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the ACS Universe, the daily show. Real quick, let me get this on background. Apologies. I don't know why I'm whispering. I apologize in advance for my lack of movement in my posture. My back is hurting terribly right now, and I'm just trying to rest it a little bit. Starting out through the show, I said, you know what? Let's go with it. I got tired of months and months in line of just canceling shows for whatever reason. So I'm not going to anyway. So I hope everybody had a great weekend out there. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. I did as well. I think I got too much rest this weekend. That's probably why my back hurts. Like literally, it's tearing me up right now. So as you can see, the lack of movement in your boy, it feels pretty. It's just kind of good right now, but any subtle movements or like standing up, laying down really hurts it. So anyway, but I'm here to give y'all the show, to give y'all my thoughts on some of the stuff. We're going to talk about The Last of Us. Obviously, the penultimate episode directed by Druckmann was great. For game fans, of course, if you play both games, you know that episode was pretty spot on. A lot of care was taken in making sure that certain moments went down the way that they were intended to go down in the game. So we'll talk about that a little bit. That's what I need to get pulled up. Apologies, y'all. Let me get this box. Oh, shit, my back. There we go. Find this real quick. Let's see. What was today? The 19th May. Okay, 16th to 18th. All right, domestic final. All right, I got that up there. Anyway, let's jump into it. Obviously, what I start the show with every time is stuff I saw today.
What the hell is that?
That's just wild, bro. Let me get this up here. All right, here we go. Box Office Mojo top 10 for the weekend. Final Destination Bloodlines unseats Thunderbolts as the number one movie. Sinners has bounced back a spot as well. Minecraft, all of the top three films who have been pretty much the top three for that while now. And The Accountant 2 have all been bumped back a spot with Final Destination Bloodlines, which I've heard is excellent. Some people are calling it the best in the series. It's crazy. I hadn't really watched. I think I watched the first two Final Destinations. Both of them I love. Great movies, but I don't think I watched any after that. Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. All right. Anyway, so Thunderbolts number 2, Sinners, a Minecraft movie. The Accountant 2. I need to see The Accountant 2, man. Hurry Up Tomorrow, which I've seen getting clowned on for terrible acting. Terrible. Terrible acting. Anyway, from the weekend. Anyway, because a Friendship, Clown in the Cornfield, very profitable movie. Until Dawn, The Amateur, and Shadow Force sort of rounds out the top. Oh, that's 11. But anyway, so there's a domestic box office. Obviously, no surprises there. I think these movies are going to stay this way for at least for right now. I think the number one movie next weekend. Well, I don't know, man. It's a competition. I've seen a lot of talk. I've seen a lot of conjecture between people. Like, is it going to be Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, or is it going to be the live-action Lilo and Stitch film that comes in number one this weekend? We're going to see. I think it's going to be Mission Impossible just because of it's Mission Impossible, right? I think it'll open the weekend, but if the Stitch movie is good, if it's as good as the animated film it was, then yes, I totally expect to see it's going to give it a running. So all I know is the top two films next weekend should be running some of the Mission Impossible, Lilo and Stitch in whatever order that the people decide to go see those movies in, right? And that'll be dope. So anyway, again, welcome back to the show. If you just now joined, just went through a couple things, box office or whatever, we're talking about stuff I saw today. Let's keep it going. Speaking of Mission Impossible, remember last Thursday, I showed y'all that video, like red carpet video of Tom Cruise and Michael B. Jordan. And I said, hey, they talk about doing something together. Maybe Michael B. Jordan takes over. You know what I mean? Takes over the world-saving shenanigans from Ethan Hunt, right? Who knows? But anyway, Tom Cruise says he plans to make a movie with Michael B. Jordan. I'm a huge fan of Michael B. Jordan. That film Sinners is amazing. We're going to make a movie together. I guarantee that's happening. It's probably being fast-tracked by whatever studio was behind this thing. Trust me. These two cats in a movie together, right? You don't even have to tell me what the plot is. Is it action? Is it a thriller? Is it a drama? I don't give a damn, right? Both of these dudes in the same movie. Let's go. So, yeah, looking forward to that. That'd be dope. All right, let's move on. Okay. Bro, let me tell you something. First, shouts out to the homie Joey, World's Finest. He says they'll be hearing from my lawyers why they have to go and attach my name to this dumpster fire of a movie. Now, I saw this, and then I saw this, and I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm sure the explanation will come in the movie when it comes out in July. There's no doubt about that. But for the time being, bro, what we doing, man? What is going on here? I don't understand. It says limited edition collector vinyl, so I'm guessing it's like a Pop Funko, but it's a McFarlane. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Don't really know what to say about this. Obviously, we'll get more context when the movie comes out, but it looks weird and it's funny and it is ridiculous. All right, they should have known putting something like this out there was going to get the maximum clownage that can be clowned upon when it comes to anything from this movie that's coming out, right? You already know. Hey, man, it does look just like that, man. What's good, bro? Oh, excuse me, man. My back is hurting like hell, dude. You got me laughing and shit. It does, man. The one alien that looks cute and then it's like, yeah, man. Hey, man. Whatever. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I know I saw another toy collection this weekend. I should have said some of this stuff I've been scared to put on here because, you know, obviously some of these things are leaks and they don't want that information out there. So I hate to be the one to get in trouble for it. But so I seen some other stuff where this little thing was little. It was like a little set of the figures of all the figures from Superman. And it had that thing on there little. And I didn't know what the hell it was. Is it Metamorpho's child? But I love my man's Joey right here. Joey said they'll be hearing from my lawyers why they have to go and attach my name to this dumpster fire. Zack Snyder go. Look, Joey Marino, man, why do y'all always have associated producer Zack Snyder Justice League cringe? Why don't you worry about yourself, homie? Oh man, hey man, wait a minute, hold up. Look. Okay, first of all, so this is what it's become these days, right? As soon as you don't like something from this movie, they immediately go to your account to see if you're a Zack Snyder fan. Because you gotta be, right? If you don't like Superman, you gotta be a Zack Snyder fan. You just have to. There's no way around it. And this person put "fuck off, Snyder cunt." Dude, he didn't even mention Snyder not one time in this post. He literally just said, "Why did y'all attach my name to this dust fire?" It did nothing. Nothing said nothing about Snyder. Said nothing about any of that. But here we are, right? Here we are. That's ridiculous. Let's move, man. Let's move. Gears of War. You know what? This is a topic right here. Netflix's Gears of War live action movie is said to be directed by David Leitch, Bullet Train, Deadpool 2. John Spates, Dune 1 and 2 is writing the script. Good look. All of this all around is nice. I like who they're talking about behind the cameras. Could those be minors? Sure, they're like 12 years old. Hey man, that was a good one, bro. That looks just like that you have a spot on right there. So Gears of War movie coming to Netflix, right? Obviously the you know, I see the video going around again that Batista put out a couple years ago when he was pining to be Malcolm Phoenix. I still think he should be, though I'm not the biggest Gears guy. I think I never even finished the Gears game. I played the first one a lot, but never like finished the story mode or whatever. But Gears, yeah, man. So look, I'm sure that this one guy who was in my the Gears of War Reloaded, the iconic original returns. Gears of War Reloaded comes to Xbox Series XS, Windows PC, PlayStation 5, and Steam on August 26th. I got into an argument last year in this very show. Somebody, not in the comments on the show, but in the comments below the video, because when it was announced that the Indiana Jones game, oh man, my back. The Indiana Jones game was only going to be on Xbox when it came out. I said, if they're smart, it's coming out on PS5 at some point. This was before they announced it coming to PS5. They had said it was only, and so some guy was arguing with me in the comments talking about, oh, it's Xbox time now. Y'all ain't getting none of these games and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I ain't saying nothing. The thing is, I've never dissed Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox. So I can't, in any like straight of mind, call it a trash console. I've never had, I mean, I played plenty of them and it's been great. Halo, you know, great games. I've never called Xbox trash. I'm just a PlayStation guy and have been for the longest of time. So when it comes to this stuff, all I said was, I didn't say anything about Xbox being trash or so. All I said was, if they're smart, Bethesda, they're going to put that Indiana Jones game on PS5 because there's only so many Xbox consoles out there. And lo and behold, like even 2 days later, the announcement came from from Bethesda that yes, PS5 will get Indiana Jones in this great circle, and here we are. So the same argument was made about Gears of War, and here we are. Gears of War coming to PS5 later on this year. I will be getting this one because I want to see it and experience it on that console. So let's move. All right, let's talk about some Last of Us stuff, man. Let's talk about some Last of Us. Obviously, when we shit, I didn't mean to get to this to the end. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and jump on it. The Last of Us Part 2. Here is a let me turn this down just a bit. Here is a video on Joel in his last day filming. Obviously, it was this episode that just happened last night. Let's take a look, y'all.
Thanks, Dave. You guys are the best that I've ever seen and been a part of. There's nobody like it, guys. Thanks, Dave. You guys.
All right, so there it is. Pedro saying peace out to the Last of Us cast and crew. As he moves on, some more news. The Last of Us Season 3 could have more episodes than Season 2. I think there's a decent chance that Season 3 will be longer than Season 2, says Craig Mazin. But certainly there's no way to complete this narrative in a third season. Hopefully we'll earn our keep enough to come back and finish it in a fourth. So that right there, a couple things out of the Last of Us camp today. That right there, I hadn't heard that one yet. So I knew there was a Season 3, obviously, and possibly a Season 4. But the ongoing thought was that what's good, Droga? The ongoing thought was that Season 4 would be new content. Like they would finish the game in Season 3, and then Season 4 would be new. But according to this, he's like, there's no way to complete this narrative. I don't know what else they got planned. Well, I guess we'll see what happens in the season finale that happens next week. But it would seem to me that the pace that they're moving through the second game, that they could have finished it in the third season. I don't understand why. Like they're moving through the second game pretty swiftly. Like if you played the games and know. So, but certainly there's no way to complete this narrative in the third. So I guess they're not looking to finish this thing with Abby until the fourth season, and that might be it, man. Maybe there is no third game coming from The Last of Us or whatever. Because I feel like if they end the series and then they come out with a third game, I don't know that they go back and do another series, or what do you do there? I don't know. But anyway, again, Last of Us news of turmoil. My background back on. All right, so there's that. Some more video from Neil Druckmann. He says Neil Druckmann confirms the studio is working on a second game alongside Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Neil is mostly involved within the producer role, but can shift to different roles from time to time. Let's check out Neil, what he had to say about another game alongside.
And then, there's another game that's being worked on Naughty Dog where I'm more of a producer role, and I get to mentor and watch this other team and give feedback and be like the executive in the room.
There, homie.
I enjoy all those roles. And the fact that I jump between one to the next, it makes my job very exciting and always feeling fresh. I'm never bored.
Yeah, so there you go, Neil Druckmann. Talking about The Last of Us, what he's doing right now in development as far as like games when it comes to Naughty Dog. And real quick, let's get into it, man. Oh shit, my bad. Didn't need to do that. All right, The Last of Us Part 2. All right, so The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6, that just aired last night. I need to get some stuff pulled up real quick. But yeah, first thing first, though, I got to get on something real quick. Y'all people whine too much, man. Last of Us fans, like us fans, man, I don't understand it, bro. We have been given. Just think about this. I want y'all to really think about it. Last of Us fans who have been whining and complaining about the changes they made this season, the fact that it's not exactly like the game, that there's been a couple of differences. Think about Halo fans right now. Think about that, Last of Us fans, video game fans who are whining about the show. Think about Halo right now. Think about the fans of that game and the shit they got dealt with the 2 seasons they got from their show. Now, I remember when I first started watching the Halo show, I wasn't that big of a Halo guy about the narrative, so I was just watching the show and I thought it was okay. But when you talk to fans who've played the games, who are Halo enthusiasts, if you will, they don't like the show. And so they feel as though like they finally got a chance to see one of their favorite games in live action, and it was crumbled. And so with The Last of Us, we've got all of these people who actually care about the source material, who actually care about the IP, who are doing the show justice. And you guys are whining? Abby, Ellie's didn't supposed to say that at that moment in time. She's supposed to wait and said it later. Who cares? And as a player of the games, one last thing I'll say on that is I absolutely love the fact that I don't know every fucking thing that's going to happen in the season. Now I get surprised with stuff, which is great. They kept the narratives greatly, and that comes down to this episode 6 was phenomenal. There was some scenes from the game that obviously people who played the game, there's some very memorable moments in The Last of Us Part 2 that sort of are very important to the story. And Druckmann, who directed this episode, took his time with this thing and made sure that it went off without a hitch. And they killed it. The porch scene, obviously, from the game, if you remember that, how big of a moment that was between those two characters, and they killed it. Bella and Pedro absolutely nailed that scene on the porch. And, dude, they are, Droga, a bunch of nerds, man. It's like they've changed very little from the games to the series, and these people act as though it's just, oh, it's unwatchable. It's unwatchable? How about this? Do me a favor. Everybody out there who's fans of the game, who have been watching this show and doing nothing but complaining this season, don't fucking watch the rest. Go somewhere else. Don't. Yeah, I mean, if you're just going to be negative the whole fucking time, going about your bit, I can hear some complaints here or there. I mean, I have my own complaints. I was super mad before this season came out that the actress that they got to play, Devers, the actress that they got to play Abby, wasn't beefed up and swole like the character in the game. I was pissed off about it. But I got over that shit and sort of realized it's fine without her. I still would prefer her character to be like that, but it's not killing it for me. Some of these people out here who are complaining about this is acting like it's absolutely killing it for them, right? So if it's killing it, then quit watching it, man. Quit watching it. So again, finally got to see Eugene. Joe Pantoliano was great in the episode. When Pedro Pascal was casted this, I didn't know what to think. I just said, oh, that's interesting, and we'll see what happens when this game comes out. That's interesting, or when this show comes out, right? We'll see. And he's knocked it out of the park so far, and I didn't, so there's no reason to get crazy, man. If you're fans, dude, you have people who love and care about this franchise making this show, man. Just again, I'll always remind you, imagine how Halo fans feel with the show that they got. I hate against Bella's on the set. Nah, dude, she's a great actress, and she's killing the role of Ellie. She's killing it. So anyway, like I said, Last of Us Part 2 going swimmingly. Again, some of the stuff they're talking about with these other games. Let's move on. We're getting kind of behind in the show. Here we go here. If you look, here's a teaser for Jurassic World Rebirth. The movie comes out in June, I believe.
Oh my God.
Bro, you should know that was gonna happen, homie. Just like
this island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
Any dinosaurs too dangerous. We're left here.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13.
All right, so that's going to make some good money. Jurassic movies always do, no matter how what you think about them. Andor, if you thought I was done talking about Andor, you are sadly mistaken. I am not surprised. Andor is peak television. This is what happens. So Andor is the first ever TV series to have 5 episodes in a row with a 9.5 or higher rating. I told y'all, show is fire. Some more Andor stuff. The pistol Cassian uses at the end of Rogue One is Bix's from Andor season 2. Hey y'all, I was the hand prop and weapon supervisor on both seasons of Andor, and surprised no one picked up on this. Bix's pistol in season 2 is the same gun as the one Cassian has in Rogue One. The gun that he shoots Krennic with. Her configuration has a scope, but the idea was that he loses the MW-20, his hero gun, at the end of Andor. He now carries Bix's gun with him, which he has throughout Rogue One. Nice. Also, I burned my life to make a sunrise that I'll never see. That quote from Andor, I can't remember if it comes in Rogue One or the actual show Andor, but that's pretty fucking cool. William, what's good, bro? What's good, man? You got in just in time, man, before I be done bounced. But yeah, it's Andor, like this quote from Andor, and you get to see like this final shot with Bix and Andor Jr. at the end of the show, and then obviously right here, the final shot from Rogue One. Such tremendous stuff. Andor creator Tony Gilroy praises Anton Lesser for his performances as a major part of Gas. Anton Lesser, I mean, the actor is one of the many blessings of making this show. Nina Gold brought in Anton. I think he was the first person I saw for the part. I remember when I first seen him in the first season of Andor, I saw, oh man, not the creepy fucking damn it, what's the word for him in Game of Thrones? Meister, the creepy ass Maester that Cersei had. All right, so it said, and then if you go back and just did a super cut of his scenes, you see not only how great he is and not only how funny he is, but that dude is carrying so much expositional weight so effortlessly for the writers on this show. If you've got to get some story across, Anton will deliver it for you, man. Great. great character. Obviously, we all saw how he went out at the end. And Tony Gilroy was asked why Cassian Andor says being in a jail cell was a first for him. He doesn't want them to know too much about him. He's just messing with them. Why tell them he's a spy? I get it. We all know in Andor, he does get locked up. And I do remember this line from Rogue One. So Andor creator Tony Gilroy reveals at one point, I really wanted the show to die and I wanted to get out of it. Thank God that didn't happen. When COVID came, I thought, oh, thank God, COVID will kill the show and I won't have to do it. So there was a long period of time where I was like, I can't believe Kathleen Kennedy got me into this, because we had scripts going and I was going to direct a bunch of episodes and we were in London, we were casting, and I was just absolutely naive about what it would take to make the show. If you haven't seen the show, it's grand. Its scale is absolutely phenomenal. Like you can't tell that it's supposed to be a smaller story set in this universe for how much care they take when they made it. I really did not know when I was doing it all in terms of the scope of the work. So when COVID came, I was like, oh, you know what? That's a sign from God, no show. But the irony is that during that spell, we really figured out how to make it. We really figured out a system to do it and get enough of a reset and a deep breath. So yes, thank goodness they were able to get that right. Move on. Some GTA news. New GTA 6 details costs over $1 billion. That's insane for a game. In development since 2018, in full production since 2020. Most complex video game ever. No doubt that it's going to do that. You're going to see a lot of. Let's see what they got down here. A $1 billion budget is an estimate for development, but total budget could easily reach 1.5 to 2 billion, with marketing costs and post-launch content as leaked. Okay. The one thing I'll say about this game doesn't need any marketing costs and it doesn't need any post-launch. Oh, post-launch content, you're talking about downloaded shit. That's fine. Marketing costs? Oh, you ain't got to say shit, but GTA releases on March 26, 2026. Be there or be motherfucking square, bro. That's all you got to say about this game. There ain't going to be no, they didn't market it correctly. There's no marketing needed for GTA 6. I'm going to tell you that. Just look at how many times the damn trailer got viewed when it came out a week or two ago. Insane stuff we're talking here. Insane. All right. And again, GTA 6 tech is going to be next level. I have here the top 10 patents owned by Take-Two Interactive. See, they got some patents. Lifelike characters in GTA 6 patent, whatever the number is. Sweat, blood, rain, and water in GTA 6 patent number, whatever that is. Seamless NPC movement in GTA 6 patent number. It's going to be groundbreaking, man. It's going to be groundbreaking. And I am here for all that continuous level of details. Patent, I'm sure stuff just starts moving. It's a little brick of cocaine right there. Oops, just got demonetized. My bad. Forget loading screens in GTA 6. Let's players move between GTA 6 online sessions without loading screens, bro. That is the main problem with GTA 5 is the loading screens. And it's way faster than it used to be. But yes, body pose prediction. How about that dude? Where is he at? Hold on, let me see if I can find this dude. Where's this dude at? The dude that tried to sue him and shit. You dummy. That dude. So there's a guy out there in real life who looks just like that. So when that first teaser came out, they changed it. They've updated the look because this guy said, I want money. This looks just like me. Fool, why don't you wait till the game comes out before you do that? Then they want to change it, and then you're actually on the disc. Like, you're actually on the game. Then maybe, I'm sure they can still change it at any point in time with that, but now you're in the game now. Now you said something, and they changed it to this. So there was a guy, again, if you didn't know, they had a character with the same kind of dreads, looked similar to that, but he was different. And there was a guy in real life who lived in Florida who looked just like that. So he was like, I want money because this looks just like me. And they were like, we'll do you one better. We'll just change the way the guy looks in the game. Peace out. So there's that. All right, let's get to it. Galactus, man. Galactus. Look, I saw William and them share this last night on the show, and I was a little bit scared until I saw that. So I guess, again, some of these things, man, like, again, I meant to apologize. My last episode, I did a sort of a reaction to that teaser for Spider Noir, and that shit got clipped. So I had to cut that completely from that video, or they would have just had my shit blocked worldwide. So anyway, look, this looks just like Ralph Ineson. It looks phenomenal, dude. This is absolutely incredible. Like, if you guys haven't seen this yet, it's been going around. It's also with this picture right here too. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's got like the Fantastic Four down here. So this all looks cool. Oh man, y'all wouldn't believe what I saw yesterday. Somebody complained, said Reed Richards is not Hispanic. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Dude, are we gonna start that nonsense up again? So anyway, he said Reed Richards doesn't have a mustache and he's not Hispanic. And then that dude he continued to get pulverized by pictures of Reed Richards with a mustache and a beard. But it's missed me with that. But anyway, I like this pic here too. Look, man, Galactus is looking nice, bro. This continues to be one of my most anticipated films of the year. Fantastic Four, although I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four buff when it comes comic book wise, I am a fan of the characters, and I think this looks absolutely phenomenal. And I think us fans are going to get rewarded for having to wait this long for a proper Galactus, because we all know what happened with this Silver Surfer movie, which was a shame. The Fantastic Four with Lawrence Fishburne voicing the Silver Surfer, that shit was fire. I love that. And then they messed it up with a Cloud Galactus, bro. I don't know what they was doing with that, man. But again, this is 3 thumbs up for me for this look at Galactus' first like sort of official look. And all right, show's already ran long enough. I gotta bounce. I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow. I might come back tomorrow. I don't know. But more count on seeing me again Thursday night for another episode of ACS Universe Daily. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody who took the time out to watch. As always, you guys are great. And yeah, see you guys later. Again, enjoy it. And Galactus looks nice.